Let me tell you something. Today is a special day. It's the Golden Girls Day. That's what it said on my calendar, so I thought I'd wear my shirt. The Golden Girls were inspirational because they were smart, witty. They came from different walks of life and they had different life experiences and they could get along really well. And they always had each other's backs. And I think that's why they're so popular right now. Hi, I'm Tammy Walker from Boxy Queens. I'm an artist, and what am I selling? I think I'm selling inspiration, motivation, creation, and innovation. So stay tuned and let's see what creative things I can do this week. Or was it last week? Here's my little intro I made the other day. So last week in my art world was divided by motorcycle riding, camping, and I did make a project up at the campsite. We found this really cool stick and one of the twin fawns was walking around. I thought I shot a lot of video of them, but I reverse shot. That's when you think you push record and you didn't. You actually push stop because you were already recording. So you're thinking you're recording all these cute little like fawns walking around. Oh, it's so cute. Look at them. And then you stop and then you're like walking around. And then you're like, oh no, another picture. And you go up to record again. And then you only recorded the ground. And that's exactly what I did last weekend. And I also tried my GoPro on my motorcycle. And it was facing downward. It was facing the ground the entire time. So you didn't get to see my cool crash at the end or all the cool riding I had to do, the hard riding, the technical riding, how hot it was, the beautiful mountains. Maybe I'll put a couple of shots in here as you go. But this is what I made when we went camping. I don't know if you can see the bruise right there. That's the bruise. That's as bad as I got hurt this weekend. This bruise. I did this really cool flip where my front end of my bike hit a bunch of sand and the handlebars went like this, right? Well, it threw me because it stopped. So it started to throw me, but the coming back in, it pulled me back, and then somehow I landed on my knee on the side. And that was the coolest crash I've done in a while. And I broke my front brake lever right off. This is the section that Lady would like to talk about how her life is going. Mwah! How's your life going today? Is it good? Did you have fun camping this weekend? Oh, I bet you did. We had to see so many deer. You made friends with a deer, didn't you? It was really a good day for you, wasn't it? New friends, new beginnings. One thing I have been doing tirelessly working on is making this painting. I really can't show it all to you, but today I'm going to fill in all of these little white spots. I already did that down here at the bottom. And when I'm done with this, I'm going to make it look better. And that's usually what happens when you work on a painting. You don't just do one coat, walk away all the time. Sometimes you gotta come back and make those colors vibrant and make everything really shine so it looks more like a flower and not just paint. Thank you to the 150 people that went to my website this month. I really appreciate it. I only have a few items out for sale right now because it's just me and I have to create and do all of that. So my son asked me to start watching a YouTuber and learn about business more. So I'm going to begin what I call a 5-year journey, because what it is to be an expert, you need 10,000 hours, and that's 40 hours a week, every week for 5 years. I think I can work on that and become a better salesperson and start to sell more stuff on my site. And I have goals, and I would love it if you support me by just liking and subscribing right now until I can get my channel up and or my website up and get some better stuff on there. So one thing I'm working on is a coloring book. And so here's one of the pictures I need to do next. What I'll do is take this on my computer, darken up the lines, clean it up, and make it a little bit easier for a coloring book page. And this is my little Puda deer. I'm really excited about my coloring book, and that's where I just have these ideas and I want to create them in any way that I can. So I don't always go and use the same medium over and over again. Can't always oil paint the ideas I have. I can't always create them in miniature. Sometimes they have to come out in a different platform. And that's what I like to do, is create things, just anything I can with the ideas in my head. And one of the things I've been wanting to do for years is intarsia. That is where you take different pieces of wood, put them together to make them a scene. It's a lot like marquetry, but marquetry is maybe more of a flat level zone and more of the veneer style, whereas intarsia could have more depths. And I am really excited about it. I've picked a game board idea and I've ordered the supplies. So in the future, I do have a new project I'm going to do. I'm really excited about that. I was checking out my gear and my helmet needed a new paint job. So I taped it up, I sprayed it all white, and I got my black Sharpie out and went ahead and just did like a little line design around it. And then I had an old school Honda sticker and I stuck that right over the back of that skull. I don't have a picture of it. I'm about an hour away from my house on the second highest road in Washington State. I'm on Darling Mountain, looking at Adams Mountain right now. You can see 6 mountains from here, from Oregon all the way up to Canada. Now we're taking a look at Mount Rainier. This here is one of the most beautiful places to look upon. You would not know this area was here unless you stopped on the road and walked over to look. This is one of the most beautiful places you can see. I did ride my motorcycle. I did get hurt. Luckily had a Jeep and a trailer to pull me out, and I'm okay today. I'm walking around. This is called Blue Lake. I don't know that there's fish in that lake. And this is what I call Rock Mountain. This is just this little outcropping of rocks into a little mountain. I always think it's really cool. Could have drove around there, but I said no, I didn't want to drive around. The Atanum State Park is accessible year-round, whether it be snowmobiles, jeeps, motorcycles, side-by-sides, or four-wheelers. Come check it out. There's a lot of beauty out here hidden away. And I made this today. Also, this is my palette. I scraped all the paint off, made a little face. Done. It's super awesome when you put goals in front of yourself and you follow those goals. And one of those goals was to make my weekly videos for YouTube. And so far I've been doing it. I haven't been getting a lot of views on those. That's okay. It's all about practice and getting better and putting out there so you can have some good videos in the future and be able to talk and say things without having to constantly mess up, censor yourself, go back and fix it, quit saying all these little things that add up over time to success, right? That's what they tell me. Well, this is the end of my video. Thanks for stopping in. I've had a lot of fun, and wait till you see what happens next week on what I did this week in the art world. The end.